Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to draw a pretty orchid stem and a pretty woman in this pretty face and woman series. So let's get started. So I'd like you to imagine like four circles here. This is where the flowers are going to be placed, and then behind the flowers we are going to have a face, and in this picture I'm also going to draw a hand so that she's holding the orchid stem. So let's get started on this. So orchids are pretty symmetrical in nature, so that is the reason why I want you to imagine or draw a base circle to begin with, and let's see how to draw them step by step. So imagine, mark a center of the circle, and that's where you would put in your center like that, and then it has like a tip like that, and then from the side let's draw the petals. Like a butterfly. There we go. Something like this, and make it symmetrical on the other side too. There we go. In the bottom, just a little wiggly line, the wiggly line there, and then finish off the bottom petal by touching the circle right there, and then draw like an M shape, just like that, and then draw another inner line on the inside of it, maybe two. Bring another line on the top and draw like a mushroom or in a triangle shape basically. So slightly sideways, two lines, and then make it into a pointed mushroom. There we go. And then inside just draw like a orchids have a very weird center. Let's finish off with the fourth and the fifth petal. So there and there. So this is how it looks. I'm going to use the same concept. I'm going to get rid of the circles since you get the picture, and then you're going to see how the rest of the orchids are filled in. So this is how the 4 orchids look once they are drawn in. And now I'm going to connect them with stems and some buds. So orchids have like really delicate stems. I mean, if you ever handled an orchid plant, you know you shouldn't be touching the stems when they are in bloom because you know you can break them very easily. So let's draw a stem connecting these 2 flowers, like really thin. And like a V shape. And same thing, let's connect these 2 flowers here, the thin stem, and let's fork it in the middle. And then I'm gonna have the same thing, draw a thin stem that's gonna branch out like that. And we're gonna have another one connecting, you know, along this, basically the base of the stem. So let's make sure the line basically connects to that, and have another one right there, that, and branch it out. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna erase that part in a bit. Now I'm gonna draw the buds. So let's have a little stem up here. And then the buds are pretty simple, just like an ellipse, and the tips just round them up and connect them out. Same here, I'm gonna have there we go, another one like here, that should do. I'm gonna have another bunch of buds here. Orchids are like really elegant and delicate, and they bloom like almost all throughout the year for me, one plant at a time. So I love them having around in my house. Okay. Stock. So when you're looking at from this angle, I would just, unclose the petals here, something like that, and I would have, there we go. So the flowers are drawn in now, and I'm gonna draw the lips, the face, and a hand holding these flowers now. So let's see how they are drawn. So this is pretty much her eyes. So And assuming this is the nose, just gonna mark that. Gonna draw lips. I'm gonna position her lips here. And if you're happy with how that's gonna turn out, you can keep it. So connect the lips. And then the bottom of the lip, the slightly slant up there. That looks good. I'm gonna thicken these lines anyway, and then I'm gonna clean it up a bit. And if you're drawing with a pencil, you can always clean up the lines and then, you know, thicken it up with or go over it with a black pen. So I'm gonna continue that. I'm gonna leave like an inch gap, and then this is where her chin is gonna start, and I'm gonna draw her like starting this stem. I'm gonna draw her face, so I'm gonna draw a line going down from the side like that. I'm gonna do the same, but I'm not gonna cover up. I'm gonna cover up this side of the face because there are a lot of flowers in here anyway. I'm gonna cover up the rest of her face with a layer of hair, so I'm gonna leave that there. And I'm gonna connect the base of her chin with the side of her face. Imagine like a finger covering up the tip of the stem there. So leave a gap and then continue with the face drawing. So just make it a little rounded. And I'm gonna draw a outline of her hair. So a little wavy there. And I'm gonna part her hair from here. So and let's do the same. Gonna have another wave of hair touching her face like that. Not really good at them, but let's see. So there you go, her index finger, and then I'm gonna draw another slightly slant line like that, touching her side of the face. Just gonna connect these lines back here, and then another line parallel to that. I'm gonna let it drop with a curve like that, and one more slightly slant parallel to the other line. Let it drop, and there we go. So these are her fingers. I'm gonna draw nails. And I'm gonna draw the folds of the finger. I'm going to join these fingers back here and bring that line down there. And then there we go. This looks better. And then I'm going to bring another line down. Just put some folds. So this is how it looks pretty much once the drawing is completed. I'm gonna thicken these edges as usual, just the face and her fingers and her hand and the hair, so that I can bring the flowers to the foreground. And then I'm gonna drop in some colors and do a lot of shading and highlighting and all the fun stuff, and you can see how the final product looks like. Thank you so much for watching with us, and continue to like our videos, and if you have anything that you would like us to draw, leave us a comment, and take care and see you next time. Bye.
Thank you for watching the video.